I'm hunting for bunnies. Uh... What's up, everybody, and welcome to another fun edition of Joe of All Vapes. I, of course, am your illustrious host, Joe of All Vapes. So, Suicide Bunnie. Everybody knows Suicide Bunnie. They make some of the most badass e-juice out on the market. They're a top grossing company. They've actually got 3 lines out, and they gave me all 3 to review. Now, I can't fit them all into one big fat review, so I'm going to have to split these up into 3 different reviews for you. So we're going to start out with the namesake Suicide Bunnie today. We're going to start out with their signature 5 flavors. I'm going to go through them right now. And I'm going to old school this. I got my college rule going on here right now. So bear with me here. So first of all, we're going to start with the Madrina. And awesome. I really love the artwork. Suicide Bunnie has really gone above and beyond on the artwork on these. A lot of companies are coming out with really fanciful artwork on their labeling these days, and it really just kind of gets the point across. It's something different. It's something unique. You know, and it doesn't tie into the flavor, but it ties into the theme and the whole just feel of what it is. Because when you've got that kind of artwork and that kind of flavor, non-literal sense of the term, into just the whole theme of the e-juice itself, it really adds into just kind of the fun and connectivity of the people who all love it and enjoy it. So the Madrina is a melon and cream. Now, some people have said that it is a cantaloupe. Some people say it's a honeydew. What matters most is that the common flavor between those two is still a melon base with a very, very good creamy inhale and a very subtle exhale. This is really, really good vape. It's going to give you awesome clouds. It's a really solid VG to PG ratio. So you can drip it, you can sub-ohm it. This is, you know, as in the words of one of my followers on Instagram, it's melon, it's cream. How can you go wrong with that, right? This is definitely one of my favorites. The one thing that I'll point out about all of Suicide's flavors here is that they all have somewhat of a desserty, kind of a creamy a balance to it in all of the flavor profiles that they got working here, which ties into just, you know, it just hits me right in the heart, you know, because as you guys know, I love the dessert flavors. So we're going to go on to the next one, and this one is Mother's Milk. I'm pretty sure all of you guys are familiar with the Mother's Milk. Now, during the holidays, they came out with a cookies and cream kind of flavored Mother's Milk, and I got a hold of them, and I asked them to send me a bottle so that I can widen the review. And darned if they said that they didn't sell out of every gosh darn bottle. And I got a hold of them, and I said, hey, I mean, that things could be worse than making a bunch of money doing something that you enjoy, right? And I mean, the sales could be so low that you're not seeing any return. Kudos to Suicide Bunnie for finding an amazing flavor, but the straight up Mother's Milk is just as amazing of a flavor. I haven't tried the cookies flavored yet one, but it was a limited edition flavor. So anybody that has tried that, please give me a little bit of feedback in the comment section below, or get a hold of me on Instagram and let me know what you guys think of it. Now, the Mother's Milk is touted as a creamy dessert inhale with a strawberry exhale. The strawberry is so subtle, and it matches everything else so well. It's a very decadent cream. It's sweet, but it's not overpowering. None of these flavors are really overpowering in texture and taste and quality. You can really taste a quality mixture going on there. So their mixologists were obviously spending a decent amount of time into mixing and coming up with just the right amount of flavor quality for for a really solid vape. I mean, there's a reason why one company comes out with several different lines. They're either trying to stretch, and make the most of what they have, or they know what they have, and they're trying to widen the quality and the spectrum of the flavors and just the variety of what they can come out with. And Suicide Bunnie has definitely got that. So the Mother's Milk, awesome stuff. It's hard for me to choose a favorite out of all 5 of these. I think I can probably narrow it down once we've gone through the rest of them. So we're going to go to the next one. This one's Sucker Punch. Really love the allurance of that. Who doesn't like a chick with a tattoo, right? I don't know about the punch in the face, but maybe some of us got it coming, you know what I'm saying? So This is the Sucker Punch, and that is a dragon fruit and cream. Now, I'm not big on straight up dragon fruit. I've tasted a lot of dragon fruit vapes, and there actually was a dragon fruit and cream flavor out of my sample box this month that I tasted that was really good. But this stuff is pretty much on par. I don't know if it was any better than what I tasted, but this is definitely an amazing vape. The dragon fruit in this is very true to straight up dragon fruit. I don't know if a lot of you have tasted dragon fruit. It's a very exotic fruit. Back in my culinary days, I was forced to taste things that whether I wanted to like it or not. But it's a very sweet, very complex fruit, and coupled with the cream really just gives it that nice little balance. And I think this makes for a really good desserty kind of vape without it seeming too thick and decadent. A lot of people don't really like the really thick and heavy, rich flavors. And the Sucker Punch is really good if you just want something a little bit fruity, but you're still into the desserty kind of phase, like I am. This is good to kind of mix it up every now and then. So that one's a solid one as well. And now we're going to go to the Derailed. Pretty hot. So the Derailed is touted as a fresh-baked cookie inhale with a sweet cinnamon banana exhale. Now, I don't know how much more I can say to that the description doesn't already say for it. The one thing I got to get a lot of pride in, and I hope Suicide Bunnie has a lot of pride in, is the fact that if you can make a quality vape, that you can get totally different flavor profiles from the inhale than you can from the exhale, and a subtle mix of the two, obviously, at both ends. You've really got something high quality going on for you. I mean, this is something that a lot of people look forward to. Straight up good flavors are one thing, but straight up good flavors in conjunction with a bunch of other flavors for a nice, awesome balance that gives you multiple, pleasure on the inhale and the exhale, that's a quality product. That shows the kind of passion that Suicide Bunnie puts into the products that they come out with. Obviously, they're one of the, like I said, they're one of the top grossing e-juice companies on the market. There's a reason why. They keep doing what they're doing. They keep coming out with quality brands. I really enjoyed the Derailed. It was, it was definitely a nice blend for me. It was kind of a balance in between, kind of like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with just a little bit of dessert and, a little bit of morning breakfast happiness going on there too. So, I think this is going to be a wide spectrum, pleasurable vape for a lot of people with a lot of different flavor interests. So it's the Derailed. And finally, the OB. Now, I am a big Marilyn Monroe fan, and a lot of some people don't realize out there that I'm also a gunsmith as my day job. So, you can't go wrong with this flavor, right? The OB is pretty much touted as one of Suicide Bunnie's most famous flavors, as far as consumer feedback is concerned, and it is touted as basically just straight up layers of cream. And this is a dessert lover's fantasy right here. I mean, just the smell alone when you open up the bottle. It just has an amazing, really kind of a decadent flavor profile to it. And I mean, all of us know that if we open up a bottle of something and it smells great, it's probably going to taste great too. Now, you've got to get a good viscosity going on here. It's, like I said, it's got a really good PG to VG ratio. In my dripper, in my sub-ohm, doesn't really matter. As a matter of fact, I've got the OB in my RDA here, my SPQRX RDA. Clouds of Plenty. It's a really solid flavor, really, really deep and rich in cream. I'm tasting vanilla. I'm definitely tasting cream at different stages. Very milky, very cloudy, and it's just a pleasurable vape all the way around. So, I know this review seemed a little quick, and definitely wasn't with the intention of being quick. But, sometimes I can force my brain that is muddled enough as it is to go through several flavors. And it took me a while to get through these because, as you guys know, I go through at least 1 to 2 flavors a day just so I can give everything a fair shot and review it quality for all of you. When you've got quality this abundant, it's not very difficult to pick apart the different layers and the different flavors and the different intricacies of the flavor profiles of the juice. This was a really easy job for me. All of these brands are extremely well known. But Suicide Bunnie was incredibly generous. They really went above and beyond and hooking me up with their flavors and help supporting Joe of All Vapes and what I do with the reviews and whatnot. And I just I wanted to give back. I love giving back to this community. It's a great community. I love all you guys, all my subscribers, all my followers. And I hope you're getting as much out of this as the amount of fun that I'm putting into it. So I want to touch base on the other two flavors real quick. The other two lines rather that Suicide Bunnie has. I'm going to be getting into those in my next set of reviews coming up. They're not going to be continuous because I've got some other guys that are right immediately after Suicide Bunnie and some really solid stuff going on in the rest of this month. Now, want to reflect on my Instagram page. Right now I've got a really big giveaway going on between Tasty Cloud Vapors and the Fix e-liquid. You get both of their lines for free if you win the contest. But you got to go onto my Instagram account, Joe of All Vapes _2. Follow all the rules, give all the likes and all the follows and all the tags and all that good stuff. And on the February the 15th of this month, obviously this month, one winner is going to win all 9 bottles. So that's going to be a really awesome giveaway. I've got some more badass giveaways coming up. Like I said, there's going to be one giveaway a month. There's a lot that's going on for me. Everything is moving in a really positive direction. I do also want to introduce my newest sponsor, Kingdom Elixirs. Kingdom Elixirs was one of my previous reviews. Got rave reviews, awesome feedback from all of you guys and from Kingdom Elixir, and they liked it so much they offered me a sponsorship. And how could I refuse? I love the e-juice. It's amazing, high quality e-juice, all organic, nothing low quality. I mean, they really took the time, not in just the labeling, the bottling, and the packaging, but in the flavors. The profile of the flavors are just amazingly out of sight. So when you get the chance, go onto their Instagram page on Kingdom Elixir and check out the different flavors that they have. Look at the posts, check out the bottles. The bottles themselves are really cool. Go on to kingdomelixir.com. Check out the different pricing categories. They just lowered their prices and they actually have a lot more options from 20, 50, and 100 milliliter bottles of their juice is going to be coming out this March. So give them a shot. They've got some awesome apparel coming out too. And their brand new flavor is going to be shipped to me here pretty soon, and I'm going to do a follow-up review of that brand new flavor. It's going to be awesome, appley, crumbly, caramelly, amazing, creamy deliciousness. And that's just what I'm getting from the flavor description. I'm pretty much willing to bet that since all of the other flavors taste as amazing as they ended up tasting, this one's going to be knocking it out of the park as well. So look forward to that. I'm looking forward to it as well, and I'll be posting about that on Instagram pretty soon. I want to give love to all of my awesome sponsors. These guys have lifted me up. They've supported me. I support them. And that's what the vape community is all about. It's all about, I scratch your back, you scratch mine, but we all love what we do. We're a very supportive community. We stick up for each other, and we're all doing this so we can continue doing what we love. We want to raise advocacy and just make sure that this stays alive and continues to thrive. So thank you for taking another trip down reviewer lane with yours truly. I want to thank everybody for watching. And may your wicks be wet and your coils never dry.